of the ongoing festival Dasai today. Devotees are thronging various temples and shrines to offer their prayers and make sacrifices dedicated to various forms of Goddess Durga today. As there are lesser number of public vehicles in the capital, Nepal Police, Nepal Army and Armed Police Force have launched free bus services to ease travel movements for passengers. Good morning, I'm Sarah Sapsanama and these are the top stories of the hour. Official complaint lodged against former Speaker Mahara over alleged sexual misconduct. Police prepare to arrest Mahara following court's approval. The 8th day of Dasai Maha Ashtami being celebrated across the country with much fervour and fanfare today. Devotees throng temple and make sacrifices for Goddess Durga. Death toll from anti-government protests in Iraq nears 100. The United Nations calls for an end to the senseless loss of life. And Liverpool maintains its winning streak at the English Premier League, defeats Leicester City 2-1 with a late James Milner spot kick. Roshani Shahi, the woman who was allegedly raped by Krishna Bahadur Mahara, has filed an official complaint against the former speaker at Metropolitan Police Range at New Baneshwar, Kathmandu. The Parliament Secretariat staffer had accused Mahara of sexual misconduct on Sunday at her rented apartment. On Monday, Mahara had stepped down from his post as the speaker on moral grounds following the ruling Nepal Communist Party's directive. Shahi had later said that the speaker had not raped her. The police had recovered evidences from the crime scene on Sunday itself. However, they were not able to act further as the victim had declined to file a complaint.
सुरुमा हामीले पीडितको मौखिक सूचनाको आधारमा 100 मा कल गरेर दिएको सूचनाको आधारमा चाहिँ हामीले अनुसन्धान प्रक्रिया अगाडि बढाएका थियौं र प्रारम्भिक अनुसन्धान गर्नुपर्ने जे कामहरु सबै हामीले गरिरहेका अवस्थामा पीडितबाट अहिले जाहेरी प्राप्त भएको छ र त्यो जाहेरी सहितलाई लिएर अब कानुनी प्रक्रिया अगाडि बढ्छ। एटेम्प्टेड रेपमा चाहिँ जाहेरी प्राप्त भएको छ, त्यही आधारमा मुद्दा यो अनुसन्धान प्रक्रिया अगाडि बढेको छ।
The police will now be able to arrest Mahara and initiate investigation in the incident. The police preparing to take the court's permission to arrest Mahara today. If proven guilty, Mahara can be sentenced to 14 years in prison. Meanwhile, the National Human Rights Commission has formed a team to monitor the investigations into the incident. All in all, the police has so far remained unsuccessful in collecting essential evidences, although the said victim lodged complaint via telephone 7 days ago. As per the legal experts, the state too has failed to arrange for necessary protection for the victim, although there have been apparent attempts made by those in power to force the victim to change her statement. And moving on, it is Maha Ashtami, the 8th day of the Dasai festival today. Devotees worship goddess Maha Gauri, Maha Kali, Maha Lakshmi and Maha Saraswati on this day. As per Vedic traditions, devotees sacrifice animals and worship different forms of Goddess Durga on this day. Animal sacrifices are carried out at Guheshwari, Maiti Devi, Kalika Sthan, Bhadrakali, Nakshal Bhagwati, Shova Bhagwati, Bijeshwari, Indrayini, Raktakali, Bajrayogini, Sankata, Bajrabarahi, Dakshin Kali, Chamunda and Sundari Mai, among other temples in Kathmandu Valley. Likewise, offerings are also made at Manakamana Temple in Gorkha, Gahawa Mai in Parsa, Chinnamasta Bhagwati in Saptari, Rajdevi in Dhanusha, Ugratara in Dadelthura, Chaneshwari, Nala Bhagwati and Palanchok Bhagwati in Kavri Palanchok, Palchok Bhagwati in Sindhu Palchok and Kalinchok in Dolakha district, among others. From Ghatastapana, 9 forms of goddesses are worshipped. The goddesses are Shailaputri, Brahmacharini, Chandraghanta, Kushmanda, Skandamata, Katyani, Kalratri, Mahagauri and Siddhidatri. With a decreasing number of public vehicles, the Nepal Police, Nepal Army and Armed Police Force have launched free bus services to ease travel movements of passengers. The bus service will be available till Tuesday. Now, the indigenous Rauti population is also celebrating the Dasai festival after the local government of the lake provided them with social security allowances. To celebrate the Maha Ashtami, the Rauti community have bought goats and vegetables with their allowances. Around 130 Rautis from 46 households are currently residing in Guras rural municipality of Dailek district. The Rauti population of the district is preparing to sacrifice animals today. Rautis believe it would be inauspicious if they do not pay offering to goddess Durga on the Maha Ashtami. The Rauti community tend to migrate to another place every 3 months and avoid human contact. They follow their own culture and traditions and celebrate Dasai, Tihar and Maghi festivals with much fervor. The failure of state-owned Nepal Food Corporation to supply rice on time has led to scarcity of rice in Humla district. More than 2,300 households from Anand, Dachuli and Kharpunath rural municipalities of the district have been affected due to untimely supply of essential food items. 3 storage facilities at Srinagar, Sarkegar and Chaprela have run out of rice stock since past 2.5 months. The storage facilities had assured the residents that they would get rice sacks during the Dasai festival. However, the residents are compelled to return home empty-handed. The Nepal Food Corporation, meanwhile, has maintained that there is sufficient stock at the district headquarters Simikot and that rainfall and poor road conditions had hindered supply to the 2 rural municipalities. The Food Corporation has allocated 29,000 quintals of rice to Humla for this fiscal year. However, it has only transported 9,000 quintals so far. The corporation had sent 4,000 quintals of rice through roadways for the first time mid-August, saying that road transport would drop rice prices by 29 rupees per kilogram. 3,400 additional quintal of rice has yet to reach the district. Meanwhile, around 25,000 quintal of subsidized rice is lying at the godown of Sirahat district. The subsidized rice packaged by the Nepal Food Corporation is cheaper by 5 rupees per kilogram. The Food Corporation had started to provide subsidized rice from September 24th for the Dasai, Tihar and Chhat festivals. The corporation is selling different varieties of rice with a subsidy of 5 rupees. Despite the subsidy, few people are coming to buy rice from the government-owned body. According to the corporation, there is a stock of around 24,600 quintals of rice at the district's regional office at Lahan. Experts say that the sales has been affected due to the corporation's failure to inform the buyers of subsidized rice. Likewise, the corporation is yet to disperse the subsidized rice to Solukhumbu, Okhaltunga and Khotang districts. Moreover, the corporation is yet to announce tender for transportation. As a result, rice meant for these districts are also lying at warehouses. In our Public Voice segment, we had asked the residents of Kailali, a part of far western province in Tarai region, why has the district remained devoid of sufficient tourists despite having a lot of tourist destinations and natural beauty. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
Public Voice.
तपाई हामी जति पनि स्थानीय स्तरमा जति राम्रो काम गरे पनि सरकारले त्यसलाई सम्मान गरेन भनेपछि विदेशीहरुमा या बाहिरका पर्यटकहरुमा त्यो राम्रो सन्देश जाँदैन।
राष्ट्रिय अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय रूपमा चाहिँ प्रचार गर्न सक्यो भने सुदूरपश्चिम पर्यटक चाहिँ आउँछन्।
एयरफेयर एकदमै एक्सपेन्सिभ भयो र जुन हाम्रो पर्यटन डेस्टिनेसन भने छुट्टैको ठाउँहरु छ त्यो ठाउँहरुमा पुग्ने ठाउँहरु चाहिँ राम्रो तर आवास र अन्य ट्रान्सपोर्टेसनको व्यवस्था राम्रो नभएको हुनाले
Time now for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
And the question is, why has the rice to be sold in discounted price remained stacked, leading shortages in other places? Your options are A, managerial weakness, B, indifference towards remote regions, and C, geographically difficult. The voting is on. Type any AWS, select your option A, B or C and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. Time now for the sports update.
Sports news.
English Premier League leaders Liverpool scored a stoppage time penalty to maintain their winning streak to the season yesterday, while Tottenham continued struggling and Aston Villa thumped Norwich. Leicester looked to earn a point on manager Brendan Rodgers' first return to Anfield. James Maddison's late strike cancelled out Sadio Mane's first half opener. However, Mane was then fouled and James Milner made good use of spot kick, giving the Reds a 2-1 victory. With the win, Liverpool have 8 points clear with Manchester City, who have a game in hand. Meanwhile, Spurs failed to bounce back from the humiliating 7-2 Champions League defeat by Bayern Munich. Brighton defeated Tottenham Hotspurs 3-0 in the match held at the former's home ground last night. Crystal Palace came from behind to beat West Ham 2-1. Burnley defeated Everton 1-0, while Aston Villa thumped Norwich City 5-1 at their home ground. Today's EPL fixtures will see Southampton play Chelsea, Manchester City against Wolves, Arsenal against Bournemouth, and Newcastle host Manchester United. And moving on, Eden Hazard scored his first Real Madrid goal as Zinedine Zidane's side survived a Granada fightback to stretch the lead at the top of La Liga. Hazard, who signed from Chelsea in June, lobbed Rui Silva at the end of the first half after Karim Benzema's second-minute opener for the hosts. Luka Modric added an excellent third in the second half, but Darwin Macias and Domingos Duarte responded for Granada. James Rodriguez then scored late in stoppage time to ensure Real's victory. The result sees Real open up a 4-point gap over second-placed Granada. 5 countries, including Nepal, are competing in the T20 series in Oman. In the first match played at Al Amarat Stadium yesterday, hosts Oman defeated Hong Kong by 7 wickets. Nepal is playing against Hong Kong today at 3:15 p.m. Nepal time. The two countries are facing one another after 4 years. In the T20 World Cup qualifiers held in Ireland back in 2015, Hong Kong had defeated Nepal by 5 wickets. Prior to starting its second T20 series tour, Nepal had played a triangular T20 series against hosts Singapore and Zimbabwe. Nepal had secured 1 win, 2 loss and 1 draw in the series. The Netherlands and Ireland are also participating at the T20 series at Oman. Both the countries are test-playing nations. And that's all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Have a great day ahead.